Man, all I gotta say is stay on it. Continue to execute. Continue to execute. Continue to stay on your shit. Everything is not gonna happen so fast. You know, sometimes things take time. Most of the time, things take time. You know, so you just gotta roll with the punches. Sometimes you have to roll with the flow. You know, stop being so anxious. It's good to, you know, have that excitement and that enthusiasm. Just don't let it die when shit slow down. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you stay on it. You got a goal in mind, you got a dream in mind. And I know sometimes daily activities can like throw you off of your end goal, because you might be so wrapped up in the daily activities. You might be so wrapped up in the daily, you know, just the daily duties, you know? But shit, you just gotta stay on it, you feel me? Stay on it and know and have faith that one day everything is gonna play out exactly the way you wanted it to. Everything is gonna come out exactly how you envisioned it. It may not come in the time frame or, you know, exactly the series of occurrences that you envision it, you know, but it'll come. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, it's like when people say, I don't know how we're going to get there, but we're going to get there. It's like, I don't know how it's going to happen, but it's going to happen, you know? So just knowing that it's going to happen, you know, glance at the negatives, but focus on the positives. You feel me? And you'll get there. One of the main things I want to say too is just focus on focus on the good stuff, man. For example, I'm gonna leave y'all with this. For example, you know, I've been trading. I trade every day, every morning. I wake up 5:30 in the morning to trade at 6:30 in the morning. And during the time when I'm trading and I'm in a trade, I always like to think positive, because when my money's tied up in a trade, that shit is never even. It's never at zero. You're either in the negative or you're in the positive. When you're in the negative, all you can think about is, man, I need this bitch to go back up. I need this shit to go back up. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you might think, man, what if this bitch drop? You know, what if this motherfucker drop? You know, I'm only losing $20 right now, but what if this motherfucker just drop down to 70? What if it dropped down to 300? You know, like, you don't want to let it drop down to 300. You want to close it before you get that far, especially if you're not using that much capital. And then on the flip side, when you positive in the trade, you know what I'm saying? You got the same type of mentality. Man, what if this bitch go up? You know what I'm saying? I'm up $100. I need this bitch to go up to 350. You know what I'm saying? But you also got the other thought too, like, man, what if I'm at 300? What if this bitch go back down to 100? You close your trade. You know what I'm saying? You get up out of there. At least you got a green day. But for the most part, you want to think positively. I want to think, man, this bitch about to keep going up, or, you know, but not in a greedy way. I'm not going to use greed. You feel me? I'm going to get out before that time comes. And I'm not going, when I'm losing, not necessarily say losing, but when it's in the negative, I don't want to think, man, this bitch could go down, because that's what I'm looking for. You feel me? My mind is looking for that. My mind will be looking like, my mind is going to hold that image of it going down. So I'm not going to get out of the trade until it goes down, until I see what my mind has portrayed and envisioned. You know what I'm saying? So I like to envision a green day. Every day I like to envision me getting out with some type of profit. And when I do that, 9 times out of 10, I get out the fucking trade with a profit. It's the same thing with life. If I picture that I'm going to be successful and that I'm going to do well for myself, then I'm going to make the decisions to make myself successful and, you know, to progress in life. If I worry all the time, man, what if this happen? What if that happen? And sure enough, that shit happen. You know what I'm saying? So just gotta stay down, man. Stay down and do what the fuck you need to do and remain positive. Peace out, man.